Hello, let's play a bunch of daily word games. Today's bonus game is word peaks. So let's start with peaks. All right, let's move that A around. I'm thinking about an A-Y word. Good to know as soon as possible if it's that. I always have struggled to think of one that uses unique letters, though. It doesn't like repeat a letter between that A and Y. I'm thinking about party, like A-R-T-Y. It can't be party, though, because there's no P. I wonder if warty is a word. It is. All right, it does not end in Y, but we placed the A. Also on the right, we got the ER. That's nice. What are we doing? Is it an atch trap word? We better try one to check. Latch. Not an atch trap word. Okay, good to know. Maybe TA then. Not an immediately obvious word to use here. Looking at what we've got available, I want to do tangy. Tangy would have been a good one, actually. Maybe I'll have to remember that one. Something like, oh, we can't end in Y. I was thinking about tandy, but that's not even a word. But the Y is the problem. So tango. Ah, darn. I was half expecting that to be right. All right, so now we have more information on the left than the right. So we're going to guess the right word now to get as much info as we can. Interestingly, there's no Y, so we're not like ER or Y. What are we doing here? Something like ferrum a word? No. I can't think of a word that does this. Could it be like ER? No, that's not really a thing. If ERU feels okay, but I can't think of a word for it. So I tried ferrum. All right, well, let me think about this left word. If there's an obvious only one answer, then I'll go for that. And maybe that'll help the right word, because I need more letters. I think it's taunt, though. It is taunt. Okay, phew. I was like, is it going to be taunt? It didn't help. There's no U, though, actually. So what I was thinking about is not right. So ERI, maybe? Or ERE. I might have to do a pure filler just because I can't think what the word is. I want to do like serum or something. Can't. Oh, how about ERVE? No? Can't do merge. ER something E? Verde? Oh, that's too Spanish, I guess. You never know when a word is too Spanish. Something like, oh, it's verve. It's verve. Wow, taunt and verve. That's tough. I don't know why, but it's tough. Okay, didn't get any letters. Let's do Fibble. So each guess has a lie in it. Let's say that E is right. Let's end in E, and maybe I'll use like an I here. So we'll do like snide. First thing that came to mind. What do I do with that E? I had a thought to continue to doing IE, and then we need to move this D somewhere. Something like this. Problem is the R's gone. I'm not sure how we could even do this. You know what's fun? Deist. But oh no, we can't. The E and the T are bad for remit. I was just thinking about snide and how deist would work. You can see it does work, but no good on that. Can we... So using this I is the lie for remit. So we're saying the I is the lie. I don't know that it's true, but that's what we're saying. Hold on. Let's look at what we actually learned here. There's a lie between the I's, which means that there is an E in the word, but one of them could be lying is true. If we use the I, then that means that the E isn't second. Can we do something like this? What about shied? Okay, so the I's are lying again. So there's a D and an E in the word. Oh, and the S's are lying. Okay, so if there's a lie between the S's and there's a lie between the I's, then none of these else can be lying, because there's only 2 lies in total. So there's a DE somewhere, not at the end. I'm starting to think E is second, and there's no I. What would that look like? Like EDDY or something? Ooh, no, we can't put the D near the end there. ED or DE. Can I do DEI? I can't. I can't do deism or deist. In fact, I can't use the E and I can't use the E second with an I. So if we omit the I, which I think is the way to go, then if we omit the I, then we can also omit the S. Yeah. We just have DE and we just need to come up with new letters. Delay. Okay, what's her lie? Maybe the L is, or maybe we're DE and then there's an L later. Ooh, decal, no. Or we're ED like this. We either omit the L, or we use an A. Cedar, no. I like DE better, to be honest. And then we just have to use the L somewhere. I don't see how. It's a problem. The only thing we know for sure is there's a D and an E. I guess, okay, there's a lie between these E's. Can we get anything out of that? I don't know. I'm thinking that just means this E is the lie. So no I, that's the lie. So the S is the lie. This is what I'm thinking. Is there an EDLY word? Medley, but there's no M. Also, I think there might be like another E somewhere in medley. I'm not sure. Okay, so not that. We can't add an E. Ooh, something like this. Not without an M. Pedal? I don't think so. Oof. Wait, pedal works. Yeah. And it is pedal. Okay. Sorry about that. I don't know. I had the O there and I was like, oh, pedal. But then I realized pedal wouldn't even have a lie in delay. I was like, oh, the lie could be the A. There we go. Yeah, that was tough. All right. Well, how'd you do? Betweenle has not been behaving. All right. Let's do Betweenle. I'll start with lucky. Almost exactly midway between lucky and the end. A little bit closer to the end. So I'm going to do something starting with T, I think. Or no, S. I can't remember what the middle is. One day I'll remember. Let's do stare. Okay. R then. A late R. Rumor. Ooh. So we're like an early S. Okay, so I need to remember the midpoint's like an early S. Sandy. Oh, not even that early. SI, silly? Is that a silly guess? Oh, not that silly. Sick. What's sigma? No, way earlier than that. So maybe SH then. There's a lot of those. Let's do like shore. Ooh, SHO. We got to go a little bit before shore. Just a little bit, just a little tad. Shop. Shoot. Okay, there it is. Got it. Shoot in 8. Very nice. How'd you do? Let's play word peaks. Let's start with polio, which for some reason is a good start for this game. So each of these letter slots is individually telling us whether we need to be closer to Z or closer to A. So the blue is closer to A and the orange is closer to Z. And you can see the range is printed on each of these as well. So we just need to come up with kind of a word that's middling in letter in for most of these slots. So I'm thinking about like G. Can I do GU? Makes me want to do guard. And I actually can, so let's do that. Oh, the A was right, which is really lucky because A is a terrible thing to be guessing. Okay, so this is between O and U. P, Q, R, S, T. And then this is A to F. So if I want to do C, I could do C, R, A, and then S through Z. What would we do here? Crave? Oh, okay, so RA is correct. The E didn't help much. This is RA, W, X, Y, or Z. Okay, so maybe like WL. We're like brawl. Whoa. Brawn. Wow, I was so sure brawl was gonna be the answer. Okay, cool. Brawn in 5. How'd you do? Let's play word 500. I don't know why. I'm going to start with shout. Random. Okay. Maybe we have that OU. Maybe we're like, OU shifted over here. Like count, but it can't be count. Pound. 1 green. Okay, that means we don't have the O and the U. Maybe we placed one of them, which means no NDP. Let's just say that we have the O, and we placed it. Then we need an S, H, or T, all of which are really reasonable. I'm going to try bossy. All red, perfect. So we're going to assume we place this U instead. And we need a T or an H with that U, so, and not in place. So I'm thinking the T is much more common. But how would we, maybe UTE? Is there something for that? Flute. 1 yellow and flute. Okay, so that means that the O and the U can't be. Yeah, we can't have an O or a U in the answer. Maybe this E is yellow then. That would mean we need an H. Can we do like a PH and then an E? Or maybe it's better to do like. Maybe it's better to say it's the T. We just have I's. We have a T and an H. That's proven actually. Okay, so since we have the T, that is that. We have a P, N, or D in place. I'm not sure which one I like. N is the most common letter. Doesn't mean much though at this point. TH goes somewhere. Maybe like. And we need an I. So we're doing like ITH. That would mean we'd have to do PITH. Is there a word for that? Doesn't seem like it. So probably not ITH like that. Maybe like TI and then end in H. And then, oh no, then we can't use any of PND. Oh, what are we going to do here? Maybe, oh, we can't end in NT. The T is near the start. What's this H doing? Do we start with H? And then like HIT, and we end in D? We only have we have A's available. I didn't even think about how we have A's available. Oh, yeah, I was thinking we had to have I because I didn't realize we didn't eliminate the A. Okay, so that opens up some options. What are we doing there? THA? Think. Oh, not even close. Well, we know we got the TH right, but that means there's no A, N, or K. So it's actually right there was no A. I just... not for the wrong reason. Oh, it couldn't have been think. H couldn't have been second. Darn. Okay, well, it got us some info. Not doing well on this one, am I? Oh, it's width. No, the T can't be there. Darn it. I kind of wish I'd guessed that, though, to get some info, but... D-I-T-A... Oh, no, the D would have to be in place. What are we doing here? Like T-H-I-D? Ooh. P something... If the P is at the start, the T has only one place it can go, because we're not putting a T after a P. So it'd be PT like that. We need an H somewhere. And we can only use I's as vowels. So it would be P-I-T. And then there'd be an H here or at the end. Pithy. Pithy. No. It's not a word. So I don't think we have the P. I think we end in D instead. So if we end in D, we have two options for the T. Something like T, so like H something T something D, but with only I's, like it would be hitted. H-I-T-I-D. Am I misinterpreting? Let's start over here. So we know there's no U, because if there's a U, it's green here and it's yellow here. So there's no U. That means there is a T and an H. If there's a T, it's yellow here, nothing else is in. No F, L, or E. Now for think, there's a T and an H. So there's no A and K. So no N. Yeah, so we're back to this. I think I proved there can't be a P. If this is a P, it forces our T in the middle. There's no other spot for T, because we're not doing PT. And now we need to put the D in. So the D goes at the end, and now the H has nowhere to go. So there's no P, the D is in place. So with the D at the end, I feel like we got to put the T and the H together. Something like this. Ifid. Like, what? Is there an option to put the H? No. What about T here, D here? I don't know. This is... What's this word? Is if it a word? No. I-T-H-D? I-H-I-T something D? I don't see how we're putting anything before that D other than an I. We can't start with TH. In fact, H is limited to first or third. If we do this, the T is middle or second. Oh. I don't know what this is. I need to do a filler. What kind of filler should I do? What's purely logical here? The U's being compared here is purely logical. If we want this U to be green, this should have been green and it can't be. So there's no U in the word. That does mean S, O, and U are gone. We need two yellows and shout. I'm double checking that I'm not misreading my clues here because I've done that before. Two yellows and shout. So T and H are in the word. So there is a T in the word. That means it's in the word. That means it has to be yellow here. So we get no F, L, or E. In think, we need the T and the H. So there's no A, N, K. So there is an N. So this is what we know. Now I'm thinking about guessing pithy. 3 greens and a yellow. We have to have an I because we have to have a vowel of some kind. And then the yellow would be the P then? No. Okay, if that's 3 greens and a yellow, we either are yith. Okay, so I'm misinterpreting something here. But if it's 3 greens and we know there's a TH, these are green. That means this can't be green. That means the P is green. And that means we don't have any vowels. What am I doing wrong? No, it means we have the I or the Y. PYTH? What? Q, W, R, another H. G, J, Z, X, C, V, M. Or P some. There's nothing to go between that P and T if we. What happened here? So if there's no P, then we have to have the D at the end, which means. Okay, let's start over. I'm doing something wrong here. Is it this pound and flute being compared? That's no good. I don't see how. One green, one yellow. Anything that matches up can't be in the word. So there's no U in the word. That means there is a T and an H in the word. So this TH has... Oh, one of these could be yellow. That's right. One of the THs could be yellow. We know there's no Y because of bossy. Okay. All right, so we'll take this TH here. There's no A and K. Flute, there's the T, so there's no FLE. Okay. So if there's no Y, that means all of pithy are in the word. So if P's in the word, that's green for this clue. There we go. Now, ITH, two are in place, one's out of place. Pitch. Why'd that take so long? I don't know. I didn't think of itch somehow. Was I not considering H? I considered H at the end for a bit, but I didn't. I may have even had PIT something H filled in. I don't know. That was not a good solve. At least I picked a decent filler with pithy. All right, well, how'd you do? Let's do polygonal. We have an 8-letter word today. Experts on. We have this. This repeats here and this repeats here. So if we did ing, I feel like there's going to be a lot of options here. Like shilling. The LL is correct. There's an S somewhere. Maybe we end in S. So we could do like ERS or something. Like R, maybe? No, we can't do an R there. What would we do here? Maybe there's not a word for this. Okay, well, if we didn't put the R here, we could put the R here. The S doesn't have too many other choices for where it goes. What if we were like an EST word? Ellist. I don't see it. Drellist, Krellist, Brellist, Trellist. Are any of these words? No. Relist. All right, what else can we do here? If we wanted ST, could this be like a ballast? But obviously ballast is a word, but need 2 letters here. I don't know. This is tough. Well, ETS. O? How about OUS? Does that work? No, nothing works. I might have to do a filler here. What would I do? Probably something like TR. I'd like the E and the A if possible, or maybe I can end in est and do like briefest. I'm going to do briefest as my filler. All right, so it is ELL. It's ERS. How did I just didn't see it? Maybe something like, oh, I was thinking EA, but E here is harder. What? A maybe? A Vellers. A Mellers. I mean, I guess we could start with R, but I don't see how that works. Quellers. Ooh. Oh. There's something else beyond Quellers? Oh no. Right, I'm right about Ellers, at least. Dwellers. Dwellers. I tried to lock it in with just DW. Okay. Oh, that's tough. DW. It's not something I really think about. Interesting. Okay. Let's do the mini. Tattoo? No, can't be tattoo. Taboo. It probably ends in double L. Drill. It does. Swill. Spill? Okay, good. That's quite the trap, actually. All right. How'd you do? Let's do Symble. I'll start with Blaze. L second. Let's do Sling. Not L second. So maybe an A second. And then this letter would be maybe an L. Maybe double L. I don't know if that works. What would I do here? It could be an I. Let's try that. Can't be panic. Tacit. Don't really want to repeat the T at this point. Facet then. Oh, it's ET, isn't it? We'll come up with something else for AI. Habit. No, there's no B. I'm really wanting to end in IT, huh? All right, I'll guess tacit then. Completely wrong on all fronts. So E second, and then this letter is an L or something, or an S. We get an SH maybe? I don't know if we can. S something or L something. Could be double L, I don't know. What are we doing? If the second letter is not an E, then it could be a B. Probably not a Z. Never know, but probably not a Z. B. B is tough. So let's look at E first if we can. It could be double E, I suppose. EEL. Does that help? Like Healy. Is Healy a word? No. Mealy, I know is EA. The A is gone. The heck? Huh. I keep wanting to end in Y. Oh, yeah, we can't do LLY, or this symbol would have been the red flame. S or, oh, it could be a G here, actually. Does that help? We can't end in E. Even if we use E second, we still can't end in E, because it would have been green in Blaze. Something like edgy, though? Wedgy? It accepted that. Okay, E is second, but it's not the G there. So it's the S or the L. Let's look at S now. This one's tough. Is there a... Oh, sorry. Is there an ERSH word? Persh, Fersh, Hirsch, Mersh, Versh. No. We can't end in E. If we could end in E, there's like verse. Verso is a word, though. There it is. Yeah, verso is always tough. It's not like a word I use a lot, ever. I just know it from Wordle in these games. Okay, cool. Well, how'd you do? All right, blind Fusele. Ooh, so this is this start is only going to give us greens, not yellows. So the most common letter is E, so I like to do a word that has a bunch of E's in it. So we're going to do eerie. All right, so we don't know that there's no E, but we know there are 3 slots that aren't E. This is also only going to give us info about slots. So I'm going to do sus. It'll tell us if we're close alphabetically. And sus is in that range. That's really nice. None of them got hit, but you can see that that sort of P through X range is kind of somewhat covered by sus. All right, so now I need to do a repeated letter. I'm thinking about LLY. Ooh, yeah, LLY. Actually, I'm thinking about... Yeah, let's do folly. Because I had to repeat a letter. All right. So we know this is an O. In this one, we're going to get a lie. We've had some really bad twists so far. We've gotten almost no info. But we know this is an O. What are we doing with this? I don't know. Is it double O? Does that help me? Not sure that it does. No Y is good to know. Oh. Can I do poach? No. Otherwise, OACH looks good, but I can't do poach. I don't think there's another one. Coach. Well, one of these is a lie. It might be this. Actually, one of these C's has to be lying. Because we can't just have the second one be yellow and the first one be gray. That means we either have 2 C's or no C's. We're going to find out, though, because we have to guess SLC here. These have been the worst twists of all time. I'm going to guess slick here for lack of anything better to do. Okay, so there was no C. So we just have this O. And now I'm banned from guessing O and U. We know there's no U, though. So I can't guess OUHKVB. Yikes. So I got to think about what. Okay, what's like a really good filler I can do here? Oh, could it be woman? I think it might be woman. Can I guess MAN here somehow? With the letters I've got. Any other letters would do. Darn. I could guess demon. It'll get me close. Oh, I can't use the O, actually. Is D-man a word? D-man's a word. All right. Oh, it's not woman. Oh, that D was clutch. Okay, D-O something E-N. Dozen. Oh, wow. That's tough. Really tough. And there was an E, and I missed it with eerie. Should have melee. Oops. Okay. Yeah, E does like to be pretty much anywhere. So it's not the most common letter for no reason. Anyway, I got dozen somehow. D-man saved me. Totally would have gone with woman. Oh, but we knew there wasn't an A because of coach. So that was just silly. All right, well, those are the games for today. Hope you enjoyed them. If you did, then why not leave a like, subscribe, and a kind comment below.